Welcome to So Much Hype, episode number 8. I'm your host, 8-Bit Matt, and I am joined by two fantastic friends. I have Kevin.
What's up?
And Charlie.
What it do, Donnie do?
I got it right first try! Woo,
But you put me
woo.
second. I don't know how I feel about this. I go on vacation
Oh.
for 1 week, and I get booted to the end.
That's right.
I mean, I'm sorry. Me and Matt had a little one-on-one, heart-to-heart.
Oh my gosh, so much bonding.
No, I wasn't impressed when I listened to it.
Oh, that's hurtful. You didn't have passion about the Nintendo?
Where's the salt, man? Where's it coming from?
There was...
I'm Sony
Where's
for
your
life.
shake?
Oh, I see how it is. I know
Mhm.
you got like 9 game pubes posted up.
No, man. PlayStation All-Stars, so much better than
Shots fired.
Super
shots
Smash Brothers.
Yeah, that was good shots fired.
All right,
you're,
guys. Well,
you're a liar right now.
oh,
I'm
seriously,
lying, but
that's some serious stuff. But Charlie, we're glad to have you back. Hope you enjoyed that week off. And you know what? Maybe we'll have like a little one-on-one in Dirty Bomb or something, because we got that coming on later this evening. Well, once this airs, that is. So maybe that's when we dispute who gets to be first in the welcome intros. Fair?
oh my.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was the
Oh.
situation. I guess I'll have to play it a lot
Yeah.
beforehand.
That's my incentive for you guys to download it like now.
Well, mine's downloaded, and I got 21 minutes in.
Oh,
I think
snap.
Kevin hasn't even started downloading it yet, so I'm
Oh,
ahead of the
Kevin.
game.
Kevin, how do you feel unprepared for that? Either way, we'll get to that. We'll get to that point later in our
Well,
off
we
topic.
can segue. The reason he hasn't is because why? 'Cause
Yeah.
he's been playing what?
What have you been playing, Kevin? Go ahead and tell me.
3.
Of course. Is that all you've been playing? Please tell me, like.
I just have very little time right now on my hands.
All right,
Things
that's
are getting
fine.
stressful, so.
That's fine. You enjoying
Unfortunate.
Mass Effect 3 still? How close are you
yeah.
to the end?
I'm pretty close. All I need is to receive alliance with the Asari,
Perfect.
and
Okay.
then I can do the Citadel mission, the last one.
Fair enough.
Hey, Kevin, if I followed last week's podcast correctly, you can take some vacation, right, to finish it up?
Oh, that.
Where's the salt, dude?
There's so much salt happening right now.
There's a
Oh
lot.
my gosh.
Like, you just
Okay.
fried your steak so much.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel the battle happening right now, guys. I feel it building. Charlie, I know you're on vacation, but did you get any gaming in during that vacation?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I did not get a damn thing in.
Not
so-
even like any iPhone games,
Uh,
Android
I,
games.
I played Hitman Go
Ooh,
for like 11 levels.
how'd you like that?
It was interesting. I don't really know how to explain it, but you got to like time up security guards and the routes that they take, and
Okay.
there's different tools that you use to disrupt them.
Okay.
And from there, it kind of gives you access to get to your final goal, which is either killing somebody or getting past all the guards. So
Nice.
I'm only like 11 levels in out of however many.
Okay.
But it's pretty complicated, and you got to stay on your A game to try it out.
I heard that they were doing the same guys were building a Tomb Raider Go.
That would be interesting. I
So-
haven't heard of that.
Yeah, I think it's early in production, but something to be looking out for. So if you enjoyed the Hitman Go, you might check that out once it comes out.
You know, and I should say
I did a double thingy there. Oops.
there was a game that came out, and I didn't purchase it yet, but I hate forgetting it. But what was that like post-war game? Hearts of War, not Hearts of War.
Valiant Hearts.
No. It's on PC. Just came out for iPhone and iPad.
Valiant Hearts.
Well, it's on there as well.
Oh.
But
I don't know.
I'll have to get back with you. I just had a
Okay.
brain freeze.
No, it's fair,
Now you're
man.
making me run to my phone here, but
You've been on vacation.
That's
We're just
it.
bringing you back into the gaming world. Well, I'll tell you right now, we're recording a day early, but I just re-downloaded Journey on my PS4, and I'm going to play it again. I also downloaded Timbo, the Badass Elephant. Yes, that's the name of a game. Timbo, the Badass Elephant. And he's basically Rambo and an elephant combined. Don't question it. It's fantastic. So I'll be playing those as soon as we finish this little show here. But Yes, Journey, such a fan of that game, and I'm actually segueing right into our first topic, which is what games are just as good, if not better, with a second, third, fourth playthrough. And I'm going to start it off. Journey. If you have not played this game and you have a PS4, go buy it. Spend the $14, $12 that it is right now. Buy it. Put some headphones on. Turn all the lights off for like 2 to 4 hours and just enjoy the experience. You will walk away a better person. I promise you.
Okay. Whenever you do start playing that, let me know because I actually have it and I would like to play it too.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, you want me to stream that?
I mean, if you could, I mean, you can stream if you want, but whenever you play, I want to play too because I only beat it once. It was really awesome.
Okay.
Aren't you guys on different consoles though?
Yeah. It's okay though. We can
Oh,
experience
you
it.
have it on the Xbox?
No, it's on PS4. I'm playing it up-res, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm playing it PS3.
Because it just came out.
So those don't mix though, right?
Who knows? Maybe it does.
I
That
don't think so.
that I'm not sure. But yes, like I said, Journey is one that's hands down for me. I will play it. I probably played through that game like I don't know, 5 or 6 times minimum. It's just like when I'm super mad or something. That's the game I'll go to. Kevin, what about you, man? What games are just as good the second time?
Sorry, that was my cat who just bit me in the foot.
That's
Screamed a little bit.
It's all right, man. What do you got for me though?
No, not. He's a little bit.
Still cute though.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. He's a
Dude,
little-
the fact that this show now has cats in it, we're like #1 on the charts. Because we all
And,
know the internet loves cats.
I don't mean to interfere,
I don't-
but
get him
this
so I can hold him up and he can freak out.
No, yeah.
the game I got lost on was this War of Mine, which was a big game for the PC.
Okay.
Came out on the iPad, but it's all about like you're still civilians after a war, and you either take in people. You have to make all these hard decisions on how you ration out food and who you would allow into your home, and all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
It looks really good. It got really good reviews on PC, but it'd be kind of fun to play on the iPad, given
Nice.
the access and whatnot to it.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, well, while Kevin survives his cat bite, Charlie, tell me what games are just as good, if not better, the second time.
Well, I was thinking about that, and I think one of the games I've played over and over again would be games like XCOM and RTSs, which allow you to have significant replay value because you can go down the skill trees in different routes
Yeah.
and really, jump around and do things differently. One big example would be like StarCraft 2,
Ooh. Yeah.
where when you do play the single-player campaign, the way you level up your different units can really go down different routes and really diversify the gameplay. So that's kind of a prime example of that,
Nice.
and something I played through multiple times.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely agree. One that I kind of forgot was any Supergiant game. So that's like Bastion or Transistor. Both are fantastic. Like, and again, it's kind of a new game plus element to it. So it's the same game, but you're keeping all your stats. So I that can go to any new game plus where you're like, kind of like you know the game now, you know its inner workings, and you can kind of make shortcuts because you have different gear set up, things like that. So games like that, any game with New Game Plus, I think has a chance of being better the second time around. Kevin, have you survived, or are you still stricken
no.
from the cat now? You good?
No, yeah, he's just being adorable.
Okay, of course. What about you, man? What games are just as good the second time?
Well, I'd like to think any RPG, like anything that takes significant hours of play. Like, I mean, you can finish it in 30 hours, like average, but if you really did everything, we're talking 60 plus hours. Any games like those where you have talent trees, so specifically like Fallout, Skyrim, Dragon Age, just the big RPGs where once you figure out the first time around, with all their talents, you're like, oh, well, there's a better way. There's
Right.
a pretty more easier way to play this game. And so even as something as far as like going to 15 hours, just the second time you just start over.
Oh yeah, it's amazing how much time you waste the first time playing through a game because you're just like looking at like the closet. You're like, what's here?
Yeah.
And like, you know, goofing around with friends, like, oh, I'm just going to run to this coffee table and see if I can knock over that cup. You know, it's just like polygons are just floating there or something. But then that second time, you're like laser beam focused. You're like, how do I beat this game as fast as possible and look like a boss?
Yeah, so like in Fallout, you would figure out, what are the best places to like, get, the best gear. And so once you explore and find that, you can start over and just go straight there because you already know where it is.
Exactly.
So you don't waste your time doing other things.
Yeah. So we just listed a pretty large number of games that are just as good, if not better, the second time. Guys, let us know if you've played any of those or if there's any we missed that we just kind of just omitted. But we're going to jump on to a topic, and I've got an idea of where everyone is going to land on this one, but I've got to ask the question anyways. I'm no game developer, and I don't think you guys either, but if you could create a game, what type of game would you create? And I want a name. I want the name. What's the title going to be on that box or that digital download code right next to it? Kevin, you start this one off. Hopefully the cat don't attack.
That's a good one. I would probably make something along the lines of like, a card game.
Okay.
Magic the Gathering or, that Duelyst one has a pretty good idea going for it. I think that is awesome. So I would probably think along the lines of that.
Okay, so some kind of like collectible card game. Would it be digital just like that, or would it be? Are you talking like old school? Give me the hard cards.
Oh no, I'm going digital.
Okay, cool.
Got to reach out to the masses. Don't get me wrong. I love the feel of like cards.
Okay, fair enough.
I never got into the Magic the Gathering or anything, but I could definitely see myself getting
I
lost.
did.
Yeah,
Those are the dark
I could
days.
see myself actually doing that. And
Yeah.
so, I'm definitely into those tactical, turn-based card games.
Nice, good deal. Charlie, what about you? And think on your name, Kevin. I'm going to come back to you. I'm giving you time on that.
Alchemy. Is that already taken?
What game? What's the name?
I'd call it Alchemy.
Alchemy. Okay, I like it. Oh, that's crafty. Pun intended. Charlie, what about you, man? What kind of game are you making, and what's it going to be called?
So I want to create a game where you sell doors, door to door.
Ooh.
And I want to call it the Door to Door Salesman.
Oh my gosh.
And
it's so good already.
But here's the thing. The thing of the game is, and we're going off nostalgia, right? So we're going back to like Resident Evil, where, the load times take forever when you try to enter through another door.
Okay. Okay, I already see where this is going, but yep, I'm liking
it. So when you get in there, you don't know how to shut the door, okay?
You don't know how to shut the door?
No, you don't know what's going to be on the other side of the door.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So every segment is going to be like a 30-second load time where the door opens. And then once you get past it, it's going to be random scenarios of what's on the other side of the door. And you're just going to be like a typical door salesman with a book just suggesting of different doors they could purchase. Now, I know this is a little bit much, but the thing is that there'll be random situations set up once you open that door or go through the door.
Okay.
So it could be like an action adventure. It can be a cop simulator. There's really lots of opportunities.
Is this like Fantasia, the video game? But you're a book salesman?
Hold on. Let's not jump. I wouldn't say Fantasia.
Okay.
But just really think about it. The possibilities are endless.
I'm liking this.
You never know what's going to be behind that door.
No, I like it. And so what's the name of your game?
Door to Door.
Ooh.
The life of Paul Shore.
I thought of this.
I like it. The Door to Door. It's great, man. This sounds like a good game. I could see all the doors being.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Kickstarter. So
just
be ready for it, and please support it. And thank you in advance.
We know we got your back on that.
Yeah.
I like
Kevin,
that idea.
I'm not joking. Like, we can make millions.
Let's do it.
We just use the same load screen from Resident Evil, where it takes like 30 seconds, and they're just different doors.
I think we can enhance on the load screens, but I like the idea. All right, guys, and for me, man, I love those side-scrolling, like adventure games like Shadow Complex, Castlevania, even like the Mega Mans, where you start with no powers, and then you get all the equipment, and then you can basically get to new areas in the map, right? So it's just one big map. So I would make a game something like that. Gosh, I'm like stalling because I'm trying to think of the name of my game. It would definitely be like, sprite, 8-bit or pixel art, and my name would be. Gosh, I don't have any good names. 8-bit Arsenal. There we go. 8-bit Arsenal, and you've got to collect all the bits to make your arsenal because they're pixels.
Nice. I like that.
Oh, and I'm changing it. The world is not 8-bit, but your weapons turn things 8-bit. Boom. And they're color-based around the 8 colors of the 8 bits. Boom. 8-bit Arsenal. It'll be our next project on Kickstarter after Door to Door. After Door to Door.
Door to door to door to door.
Door. All right. Boom. 2 solid topics out of the way. I don't have a great way to segue into this last one, but we've got some pretty next-gen stuff here. We're talking about lots of nostalgia, so let's just jump into it. What one thing, or you can have a couple things, do you feel sorry for the current gen of gamers that they will never experience? That's like an old school thing. Like, what are some of those things? I'll give you one right off the top of the bat. Blowing in a cartridge. I don't know why everyone did it, because it definitely did not work.
Oh, it worked.
But blowing in a cartridge. Nobody. Everything's digital or discs. You can't blow in a disc. It's not going to help anything. I got another one later, but I'll let Charlie start this one off. What do you got for me, man?
Well,
thing?
I think one of the highlights of my lifetime was 4-player co-op, same screen on GoldenEye.
Ooh, so good.
You always felt like the guy next to you was looking on your screen to find out where you were.
Screen cheating.
And I think it allows an opportunity for you, to really go back and think about that. Also, horrible ping times and shitty 56K modems.
Ooh, gosh. So brutal.
That was the worst, for multiple reasons, but one, gaming. So.
Side note, before I jump to Kevin, have you guys heard of the game called Cheat or Screen Cheat? We're going to play it. When we get together, we're going to play it. The game is the only way to win. It's a first-person shooter that's 4-person split screen, but you're invisible. So the only way to win is to actually screen cheat.
Interesting.
Yeah, like crazy. It's a really weird concept. So when we get together, we'll have to play. Kevin, what about you? What is something that just current gen gamers are gonna miss out on, right?
Kind of going into like how you had to. Everything's going digital now, and so
Sure.
physical copies of games, like actual boxy cartridges, or even just discs nowadays. Because you can just get everything offline.
That's how I do it.
Just anything like that. They don't have to insert anything into like
Game
that
manuals.
drive. Yeah.
Oh, game
To
manuals.
the console. I mean, they'll rarely ever do that.
I'll tell you right now, I have a shoebox that contains every single video game manual I've ever for a game I've bought ever.
Jesus.
Like it's like a full blown like shoebox.
It's like full,
It's awesome. I don't know when. What's up, Kev?
I miss those. The game manuals.
Oh, it's good, man.
Yeah, they completely taken it out, or if they were at least considerate enough, they put it like in the extra options or something like that.
Yeah. So here's my new game idea. It's a game where your job is to not cut corners, so you can still send game manuals out.
I mean, seriously, I miss that.
It's good, man. It's so good.
Like opening up the game manual and like reading everything.
Yeah.
Like,
So I'll tell you my last one. And some people may still get this experience, but not to the extent that we had to deal with. And there are two. Number one is third-party controllers. They were just like had turbo mode and like they're kind of wonky, but you never wanted to play with them. You always just gave them to your guests. You're like, here you go, man.
Yep.
And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't want to play with this. It's like, well, we'll just trade off. Whoever wins gets the better controller. It's just like, you can't win with that controller, and I know it. Sabotage. The other is, and it goes kind of hand in hand with this, the struggle for wanting to be player one. Like it goes back to screen cheating and all that. There was no real desire, no benefit for being player one, except for in like a Street Fighter or some type of fighting game, because you practice all the moves on the left side of the screen, and then you obviously don't want to be not prepared, but being player two.
Yeah, that was really annoying.
Oh man.
And just because all the moves were reversed. If you're playing Street Fighter,
I still can't do it.
You just weren't like used to that.
I know. It's tough, man. Tough life for us old gen gamers here. Whew. Guys, but we're jumping on to our off topic, and we're going to try something a little bit different this week. First off, looking forward to, like I said, we're recording this a couple days earlier. Looking forward to So Much Hype I can't even speak. Gum Club. So Much Hype Game Club happening Thursday night. Dirty Bomb. We'll be streaming. Come join us. All that good stuff. But let's get on to our regular off topic. This week, I decided to pull out my old deck of SuperFight cards, and I'm going to draw the cards, and I'm going to give each of you a character, superpower. I'm going to tell you a location, and you guys have to debate who would win, right? So I'm going to give you yours, so you got to sell me on yours. Fair enough? Are you guys prepared for this?
Yeah.
There's two rounds. So round one, you got to sell me. I'll mark you a point. But then there's a change. Round two, game changer. Something in the environment has changed. Fair enough? Okay. I just drew the first card. Who wants it? Who's speaking up?
I do.
Okay. Charlie, your card is a swarm of piranhas. That's your group of people, I guess. And Kevin, your hero is Keanu Reeves.
Depressed Keanu Reeves or at his?
Hey,
the top.
that's for
Yeah.
Kevin. That's for Kevin to debate. And I just watched John Wick, by the way. Again, it's fantastic. Okay, Kevin, since you drew second, I'm going to give you. Oh, okay. Your Keanu Reeves' superpower is shooting lasers out of his ears.
All right.
Okay.
What's that?
That was Kevin burping, I believe. But
Oh, okay.
and Charlie, your swarm of piranhas is leading a team of trained velociraptors. So think.
Man, did you get a recent expansion or what?
This is an exclusive deck, I believe.
That was pretty up to date.
Pretty out there.
I think I picked up this deck 3 or 4 months ago.
How did they know about Jurassic World?
I don't know, but it's so good. Okay, so now you guys know your combatants, so start building your arguments. And they are fighting, in an underwater research station.
Well, I win.
No, well, so take a moment, think about your arguments. Since Wiggin got his group first, we will let him start with the first round. So again, I need your points. Kevin will follow with his points. I'm sorry, Kevin will follow with his rebuttal. Then Kevin will give his points, and then you will follow with your rebuttal, Wiggins. Then I will share the game-changing card for round 2. You guys ready? You ready, Wiggins?
Yeah, this is easy. Kevin, your depressed Keanu Reeves with laser shooting out of his ears can shove it, because not only do I have the water taken over by piranhas,
Oh.
I have controlled raptors running around the containment center
Oh.
underwater, ready to kill at any moment.
Oh. That seems pretty serious. Kevin, what is your rebuttal to that? Remember, this is your rebuttal, not your points.
Well, I mean, this isn't depressed Keanu Reeves because he's the Matrix, the one Keanu Reeves.
Oh.
And he could fly
Okay.
and create shockwaves because his fists are just so powerful.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm making notes.
Water.
No, this doesn't do any good in an underground.
Underwater research station.
Yeah, good luck with that flying, bro.
Okay. Fair points. Now, Kevin, it is your turn. Give me some points on why Keanu Reeves will dominate the swarm of piranhas leading a team of trained raptors.
Well, I'm just saying he can't be touched even without the laser beams. He can just float around and fly. He can't be touched.
Are you telling me that he is in that this battle is in the Matrix as well? Is that where you're dropping this at?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the Matrix.
Okay. And Wiggins, your rebuttal?
Yeah, whatever.
That's all you got for me?
I mean, laser beams instantly disintegrate anything around him. He can just explode that and just whip around really fast and kill.
All that happens is my raptors come in, you shoot laser beams out of your ears, they destroy the environment around you, you get stuck in the water, and then my piranhas eat you.
Okay.
Game over.
Strong points. Now, guys, I've got the game changer here. I can't believe this is the card. All the fighters are now in helicopters.
Oh, yeah.
How does that change the game? And Kevin, mind you, you might not be in the Matrix. What if you're not? How is the one going to use his helicopter, shooting lasers out of his ears to defeat a swarm of piranhas leading trained raptors in an underwater research station? God, this sounds so silly. How's it going to go, Kevin?
I mean, I refuse to believe that it is in the Matrix. Why would I want a real life, normal Keanu Reeves?
Okay. So,
at this point, Kevin's bleeding out of his ears.
No, unlimited laser beams.
Okay. Unlimited laser beams. Pew pew pew. Okay. Give me your closing statement on why Keanu Reeves shooting laser beams out of his ears in a helicopter will defeat the piranhas.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Nothing.
Okay, we'll come back to him. Wiggins, what do you got for me? Closing statements.
Kevin, I'll see you in hell with my
that was
piranhas and my controlled raptors destroying Keanu Reeves in his depressed helicopter, drowning underwater.
I just imagine the blades being super droopy too. Like
I'm gonna draw pictures of it on a napkin and send it to you.
Please send it to me.
Hold on, I thought that was Charlie's turn to talk.
No, you were up. I was letting you in first. Kevin, your turn.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I completely missed that out.
No, it's fine. Give me your closing statements, and I will render my verdict.
Well, if we're going the second situation in the helicopters?
Yeah, they're in helicopters, but remember, they're in helicopters in an underwater research station.
Okay. Well, piranhas have no thumbs or limbs.
Ooh.
Or to even navigate a helicopter, and I'm sure neither do the velociraptors.
Okay.
And so they're just all crashing themselves and kill, all on their own. And then Keanu Reeves has a laser beam that can shoot far away.
Ooh. So you're saying self-imploding. Ooh. Okay. Let me take some moments here. Let me look at my notes here. Ooh. Kevin makes some strong points here at the end. It is underwater, which concerns me. But my verdict is I believe Keanu Reeves will be victorious. However, he will survive longer than the piranhas and raptors, who will be killing themselves by running into each other with the helicopters. But since he is underwater and has no way to survive without air, the facility will crash, burn, and so will Keanu Reeves. But he will last just a smidge longer. That is my verdict. It has been passed.
It's a win in my book.
Yeah, there you go. Round one goes to Kevin. We'll do this again. We'll mix it up. We got to determine who gets announced first during the show, right? Did you guys like that? Was that fun?
No, because I didn't win.
Okay. Quit being grumpy. You had solid argument, but the helicopters was the turning favorite when Kevin was like, "Oh, they can't control." Them. It's like, well, that's a good point. They're piranhas. They don't know what they're doing. Guys, that's it for our off topic of this week. Trying something a little different. What hero do you think should win? Should it be the piranhas with the raptors, or Keanu Reeves with the laser beams in his ears, or shooting out his ears?
No,
I guess
it's piranhas.
I'm sorry. It's a swarm of Rihannas.
Yeah.
Swarm of Rihannas and Velociraptors versus Keanu Reeves and laser beam shooting ears. Guys, that's it. That's been it for this week of So Much Hype. Thank you for joining us. Looking forward to seeing lots of you guys come out for the So Much Hype game club thingy. And we'll see you guys next week. Later.
Piranhas. But geez, help me out here.
I don't know what I don't know where you're going with this one.
Anyways.
Okay, well, let's wrap up.
Piranhas. No, what?
Piranhas? Piranhas? Piranhas. You talking about Rihanna? You got a bunch of Rihannas?
Anyways, he's underwater drowning with laser beams out of his ears, and I have piranhas coming towards him, ready to kill him.
It's a no-win
Oh,
situation.
the laser